Seniors aged 65 and over, please do yourself a huge favor. Grab the letter and make a quick free phone call that could be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars for you. But what is the letter? I'm going to talk about all of that for you here in this video and talk about the time frame that we are currently in right now that is so vitally important for virtually all seniors aged 65 and over. Also, this phone number right there is going to be your best friend, your best alibi, and possibly your golden ticket over the coming days, weeks, and the next roughly 2 months or so to potentially save hundreds or thousands of dollars. We're going to talk about all that for you here in this video. What is this time frame that we are currently in right now? Why it is so massively important, and this letter that I keep alluding to. We're going to get into it and talk about all these details. Now, again, I want to point this out super fast. Please take a picture, take a screenshot of that phone number. This is for you. It is not for me. Please do yourself a huge favor. And the reason I'm pounding the table so hard on this is because we are in a short window right here, right now. It's not going to last all that long. It's only a handful of weeks long. And then the window slams shut and you're locked in. Here's the deal. I know for a fact there are multiple millions and millions of seniors that will do nothing about this, and they will essentially be trapped. Not a good scenario, okay? I'm trying to help you out, protect you and your situation. Not only that, your finances, and basically the next year that goes on here for you, okay? I want to help do what I can to protect your situation for you and this very, very important window that we are in right here, right now. Okay, let's quickly talk about what's going on. Here we are, October, vitally important time of year, again, for seniors age 65 and over. Here's what's going on. If you are currently somebody on Medicare right here, right now, there's about 70 million people on Medicare, okay? As I film this video right now, annual enrollment is not open yet, but it will be opening in a matter of just days here, okay? Annual enrollment. However, they are now conducting free reviews for seniors on Medicare to find you the best plan at the best price and the best coverages for you and your personal situation so that you're properly covered and you don't get stuck with some massive out-of-network medical bill or some weird thing that you're not covered for. That's exactly where this phone number comes in. It is 100% free. You can see that right there. Free. Medicare help. Yeah, it's totally free, okay? Anyway, write that phone number down, give them a call, and get your free review now. That's number one, okay? And again, annual enrollment starts in a matter of days, but you can start getting your free reviews now, okay? You can start doing that now. I would suggest doing that now because otherwise, you know, you're going to be sitting in the back of a huge, huge line. If you wait, and that's okay. If you want to do that, that's totally fine too. But again, totally free. Take advantage of that. But here's what else I want to point out for you. At the beginning of the video, I said, grab your letter and make the call. What letter are you talking about? Here's what I'm talking about. If you are one of the roughly 35 plus million people that is currently on a Medicare Advantage plan or a Medicare Part D plan, if you're one of the 35 plus million seniors on one of these types of plans, in September, so just a couple weeks ago, you received what is called the annual notice of change, okay? Excuse me. Okay, I'm struggling here. Sorry about that. All right, so anyway, in September, you received your annual notice of change letter, okay? It comes out in September. You must receive it by the end of September. This is just Medicare Advantage and Part D plans and beneficiaries, okay? Here's the deal. Grab your letter. You either received it by one of two methods, paper in your mailbox or via email. You got this letter if you're on one of these plans, okay? Here's what I would suggest to do. And again, very vitally important to do this. Number one, look through and read the letter, number one, to see what changes are coming in to your plan. And again, it's going to highlight all the changes that they're going to be implementing to your plan. I'm going to tell you this much. Your plan is probably changing in a massive way. Just telling you that much right now, okay? All of these plans, I shouldn't say all, a huge percentage, if not all of them, are probably changing massively. For instance, my parents are on Medicare Advantage plans. Over the last couple weeks here, since my parents got their plan, I've been talking to my parents extensively about their annual notice of change letter, and they're like, our plan is changing so much. We're definitely getting a new plan. This does not fit us anymore. Exactly. The worst thing that somebody could do is go into the next year locked in and not even reviewing their plan. That's very dangerous in a variety of different ways because the coverages change, networks change, co-pays change, premiums change, max out-of-pockets change, doctors change. Do you want me to keep going? Because I will, right? It all changes so much. And I've been talking to my parents about it with their plan as well. They are absolutely changing because their plan that they had for 2025 is no longer suitable for them for 2026. This is probably the same situation with a lot of people out there on these plans. Okay, anyway, grab your plan, your annual notice of change, and call that phone number right there. Call them. When you call them, you're going to have a quick little conversation with them. They're going to gather some very basic general data on you. Just understand, like, some information about you, what you need, things like that. And they're going to look through the 20,000 plans that they have at their disposal to find you the best plan for you and your personal situation and what it is that you're looking for to make sure that you're properly covered. So incredibly important. Getting a review and making sure that you're properly covered is so incredibly important. I'm also doing this as well. I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm reviewing my coverages as well to make sure that I have the right plan and to see, hey, did my plan change massively and do I need to change as well? Everybody needs to be doing this. Okay. So anyway, again, totally free right there. They're going to help you do that. Now, let me give you a couple quick pro tips for you. Nobody does this. Okay. Number one, bring your list of questions. Write down a list of questions. Do it. And then when you call them, say, hey, I got this list of questions. They'll answer those for you. Number two, and here's the one that really nobody does. Bring your wish list as well, okay? Like, nobody thinks that they can do this. A lot of people are just like, I'm just going to go and just see what they have for me. No, call them and be like, I need, this type of coverage. I want dental coverage. I want hearing coverage. I want vision coverage. I want prescription coverages. Whatever it happens to be. Tell them exactly what you want. You can do that, okay? Also, tell them this. I see Dr. Jones down the street. Okay, I want to be able to see them. Does my plan support me seeing this doctor? Are they within network? Tell them that. I want to go to XYZ clinic down the street. Are they in network? They'll tell you that. I want to go to, ABC hospital system, or I want to have access to this hospital system in the rare event that I may need to go. Will they be within network? Okay, so important to see all this. Okay, and then just tell them anything else you need, whatever else that it is that you have preferences on. Again, they call it here at this phone number right here, they call it the 3 Ps. Providers, again, which doctors do you want to see? Preferences, what are your preferences? In other words, what's your wish list? What do you want? And prescriptions. Do you need prescription coverages? Yes or no? You can if you want. You don't need to, but they need to know all of that. And again, bring your wish list. Tell them you're shopping. Bring your shopping list. It's literally the same thing here. And again, they have access to 20,000 plans. 20,000 plans. Over 20,000 plans to be fair. They can certainly find something for you in your local area. Okay. Now, maybe, and this is something that has happened too, and they're going to be honest with you and transparent about this. Maybe the plan that you already have is possibly the best plan for you in your situation at the given moment. They're going to tell you that. They're not just going to be like, hey, sign up for this other plan. No, they're not going to do that. They will be very clear and transparent with you. If there's a better option out there, they may say, hey, this is a better option for you. What do you think? They're going to give you the option. Or if you're on the best plan, they're going to be very transparent with you and say, hey, you're already on the best plan for what you need. I would recommend maybe you just stay, right? Or they're going to say there's other options here based on your needs and your preferences. You may want to consider changing or whatever it happens to be. They're going to recommend that, or they're going to talk to you about that. Again, that's what they're for right there with that phone number. Okay, please take advantage of this window that's opening here. You can get free reviews now when annual enrollment opens up here in just a matter of days. Okay, then you can go in and out of those plans. Remember, this window of time is only a matter of a handful of weeks long, and then the window slams shut and you're locked in unless you are on a Medicare Advantage plan. You have another shot at it in just a couple months here, but I wouldn't suggest doing that. I would suggest taking advantage of this now. Or the other option would be is if you have a special enrollment period, which not many people get a special enrollment period. Your circumstances have to change in a pretty big way. But That is another thing as well, which doesn't really open up. I would not bank on that, especially when you have literally the floodgates opening up and they're saying, here's your free shot at it. Go ahead. What do you say? You want to change? Yes or no? Your time is limited to change. If you want to take advantage of it, go for it. If you don't want to, you're going to get locked in again. And then, pray that you're on the right plan and that you have the right coverages. Okay? Anyway, it's so incredibly important. I cannot pound the table on that enough, how incredibly important this is. And I know for a fact there's going to be millions and millions of seniors that don't do anything about this. They will not get a review. They're going to stay on the same plan. And next year, they're going to go get some kind of, visit or something, and they're going to get whacked with a huge bill because they on the wrong plan, not properly covered, out of network, whatever it happens to be, and they're going to say, I didn't know. Well, literally telling you right here, okay? Anyway, I'm just trying to help you out. Please do this for you. It is not for me. This is not for me. Do it for you. I'm trying to help you out with this so you can understand how incredibly important this is, and I'm doing the same things to my parents. My parents in the same predicament. I'm talking to them constantly. Call now. Do it now. Because I know how easy it is to be like, I'll get it tomorrow. Living in the land of the someday, right? You ever heard of that? Land of the someday? Someday never comes. I'm sorry. Someday never comes. You got to live in the time of the present, right here, right now. Call. It's so incredibly important. Anyway, I'm not trying to hammer on you too much here, okay? I'm just trying to help you out so you don't get stuck with a massive medical bill, which, by the way, that happened to me a few years ago. Didn't do anything. Didn't change my plan. Didn't review. And all of a sudden, I went on to the next year. Just thought, I'm probably good. I don't need to review. And then, sure enough, got a huge medical bill because went to the doctor. Didn't know that they were out of network. Didn't know that the things that were being done weren't covered. And then all of a sudden, they stick me with a huge bill. And I'm like, why didn't you pay? And they're like, not in network. This is not covered. And I was like, I didn't know. Why didn't you tell me? And they're like, you should have known better. Like, literally, they're like, you had the wrong plan. So, anyway, don't want that to happen to you. All right, anyway, write that phone number down. Take a picture. Take a screenshot right there for you. 100% free for you. After you talk to them, by the way, drop a comment down below. Use the word chapter within your comment. Let me know how it goes, and I'd love to give you a shout out and feature you in an upcoming video. Also, please do your friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, coworkers, parents, neighbors down the street, neighbors down the hall, your social media, anybody you know, please do them a huge favor. Share that phone number. If you know anybody on Medicare, share that phone number with them. We've got to help some people out right now. Let's help some seniors out. Help them save some money. And then you get to be a huge hero. When they do, you get all the credit, which is awesome, right? Anyway, please go ahead and share that phone number. Let's help some people out right now. Otherwise, please share this video. Share this video. There's a share button right down below. 100% free. Please subscribe. If you're new here as well, please subscribe, totally free. Remember, this is a very important time of month right now. If you're on Social Security, stand by. We've got some major announcements coming out in just a few days here. I'll break that all down for you. Otherwise, enjoy. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what I can do for you. Have a good one, and I hope to see you again soon in the next video. Enjoy.